So this is my setup, my 42-inch screen, before I switch over to the 4K. Okay, so what I've actually done is switch to 4K on YouTube, which I know is stupid because I'm running 4K on a HD TV. Picture is crystal clear on the TV. I don't know whether you can make it out in the camera. It's going to be good to see what the difference is, if any, from switching from this HD TV to the 4K TV. So what I need to do is just run a few of the YouTube channels that I follow as well, just to see the difference between HD and 4K. Okay, so this is Brett Play's channel that I watch, and this is on 1080 HD, which is pretty good on the TV. Looks pretty good on a HD TV. This is just Big Jacko's stream. And this is Osflight Simmer's stream that I watch. And again, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good on the 4K, on the HD TV, sorry. Just want to see what the difference on the 4K, if any. Picture isn't bad at all in the HD one. What I might just do is just run a quick flight on Microsoft Flight Sim and do a quick drive in Truck Sim just to see if there's any difference between this and 4K. Okay, so we've got the Microsoft Flight Sim screen starting up. I know everyone's going to probably say, oh, there's nothing wrong with that screen. What's wrong with that screen? There's nothing wrong with HD. I've just had it for so many years that I want to see whether there's a difference in that in 4K, what the 4K is going to mean to me. Well, the thing with Truck Sim, it's not heavy on graphics, but it looks nice on HD. So I'm hoping it'll look even nicer on 4K. What we'll do is we'll just have a quick fly around through the buildings. Just to see, can we find any traffic somewhere? Let's get the mouse here. Probably pick the quietest place in the country. I have to admit, Truck Sim has always looked good. I've never had any problems with the graphics on it. It'll be interesting to see whether it's nice or whether it's just the same. So quick look here. You can see Truck Sim has always looked really nice. Be interesting to see just when you install the new 4K one, whether it makes any difference at all in Truck Sim or whether it's just the same, the graphics.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so I've just installed the new 4K TCL monitor. The other monitors are all still the same. It's just the new 43-inch 4K one, replacing the LG 42-inch. Just going to run through a few tests here to see is there any difference really. I'm not sure whether you can see, the picture looks a lot clearer. Let's just jump into the video we had, the 4K video we had before we updated the monitor. Okay, so we got the same video back on the new 4K TV, 4K video. Let's play it again from where the other one on the HD TV started. Again, I'm just trying to get my eye line to show you. Now what I can see is much clearer, more vibrant colors on it. A lot clearer on the screen. I don't know whether that's coming across on the video, but 4K compared to HD, night and day. So what we'll do next is just jump into the same and do the same flight as I done on the HD one. See what does that do. Does that improve things? Again, straight away, even the startup screen of Flight Sim is like colors, clarity. It's just the next step up. From what I can see is the blacks on the screen, even on the startup screen. The black is black. It's not grey, it's not washed out. And then the colors are just vibrant. Do is we'll jump into the flight that we done before. Now, a mistake I had done before is I had started this up and thought, oh, there's not much difference in it. But what it was is that I hadn't set the sim to 4K. It was still running in HD. So what you need to do is go into options and set it to 4K. So we'll jump in to Moorabbin and do the flight again. So what you will notice is even on the map of Flight Sim, before you even get into Flight Sim, everything just looks better on the 4K. Just looks clearer, crystal clear. Okay, so we're at Moorabbin. So even from looking at the plane, I can see all the dials, buttons. I can see them all perfectly clear. And you sit back, even if you sit back further in the seat, everything is just crystal clear. We go outside. So this is me sitting back. Everything is crystal clear on the screen. Now I know it shouldn't look any. So our power line mod is a bit overkill. It just all. It's not a. There was a bit of a stutter there on the sim, but I don't think it's the 4K that's affecting it. But to me, the picture's just better. Just a whole lot better. Again, HD to 4K is night and day. Even sitting back this far, you can see that everything in the cockpit. So for anybody that's having any problems with their eyesight for flight sim, I would definitely advise, if you've got a HD TV, advise you to upgrade to a 4K one, because it's easier on the eyes, looks way better. As I said, this 4K TV that I got is a TCL one, 43-inch. I went for a factory refresh one because, to be honest, the price was half the price of the new version of the same TV. And the factory refresh, the guy actually said to me that anything happens in the next year, a year's warranty with it, just give him a ring and he'll replace it with a new TV. TCL don't argue about TVs. If anything goes wrong, they just replace them with a brand new TV. So you can't get much better than that. So we're talking the difference between 600 for a new one and 300 for a factory refresh one. At this stage, I'm sitting well back from my desk, and I'm telling you, the view, I'm not sure whether it's coming through on the camera on YouTube, but I'm seeing crystal clear views. I'm seeing things in the sim that I never seen before. So what I will do is I'll just quickly turn on the dev part of the sim just to see if the frame rates have dropped, but I don't think they have. There doesn't seem to be any stutters or stammers or anything. So from frames FPS, you're sitting at about 50, 51, and this is flying over Melbourne with the new update. So again, this looks absolutely beautiful on the screen. Again, there's no stutters, no stammers on it. I'm running an RTX 3080 on a i7 1300 and 32 gigs of DDR RAM, so I probably am a high spec machine, but for a long while I've been just staying away from 2K, 4K, because I always thought, what can be the difference? Surely HD is as high as you can get, and then I went to Ultra HD, then I went 2K, 4K. I was thinking, it's not going to make any difference. But to be honest with you, it makes a lot of difference. It's as if I put a brand new graphics card into my computer. Even though the 3080 was good already, this has just kicked it up a notch. So really, to me, what this is like the first day that I ever installed Microsoft Flight Sim and flew in it. And the very first day that I got VR and put that on. To me, HD to 4K is the exact same as upgrading from that. And to be honest with you, the immersion in VR is good, is brilliant. Love flying in VR, but at the moment I'm not getting the graphics fidelity is like I am on the screen. So if anybody used to ask me, is it worth going from HD to 4K? My answer would be hell yeah. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just jump from this into Truck Sim and see what things look like in Truck Sim. Okay, so we're back in Truck Sim. And that truck looks absolutely, I can see the paintwork and everything on it. I didn't notice the paintwork before that much. So let's jump into drive. Here we are back where we were before, the HD one. As I say, Truck Sim isn't really a big hitter on graphics, but that looks really nice. Actually, I wonder, can I see the signs any better? It's gonna be easy to hold the camera and try and move it at the same time. I was after driving over a while, I know, but that looks a lot clearer to me. The signs even. All in all, I'm pretty impressed with my new 4K monitor. And definitely at the price that I got it at. Half the price of a brand new one. We'll see in a few months' time, but still I've got a year's warranty on it, so the guy I bought it off said anything goes wrong with it in the next year, bring it back to him and he'll give me a brand new one. So you can't come much better than that. So do I think, is it worth upgrading from a HD monitor to a new one? Definitely. If you're getting it at a good price, definitely worth upgrading. Everything is crystal clear on it. Colors are vibrant, look amazing. Again, maybe, as I said, maybe I'm biased because I've been using the HD one for the last 10 years. Held off for a good few years thinking that this 2K and 4K was just a fad, but no, picture is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, as I say, if you get a chance, get a good deal on 4K, definitely worth upgrading from HD. And I'm probably happier that I went with a 43-inch one, which is probably just an inch bigger than the TV I already had, rather than a widescreen monitor. I think you get a lot more, you see a lot more on the bigger TV than you do on the widescreen, I think. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if this has been any addition or any help to you. Subscribe. I'll try and do a few more of these videos as I buy more hardware and software, do more trucking and do more sim flights. And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. Thanks.